Most guys trip up on shit tests because they take them at face value. They take a woman's words as they are, and that's a mistake, because guess what? A woman rarely means what she says. This is confusing because it's against our nature as men. A woman's game is different because her purpose is to test the strength of a man's frame relentlessly. The key thing to understand is this: shit tests aren't something to fear or hate. In this short video, you'll learn how when a woman gives you a shit test, she's not doing it just for fun. Instead, you'll discover how shit tests are a gift, an opportunity to build and show the strength of your masculine frame. By the end of this video, you'll master the art of shit test judo, or how you can flip any shit test to your advantage. Okay, let's look closer and examine the true nature of these shit tests. When a woman shit tests you, she's challenging you to see how confident, composed, and strong you really are. She's looking for small signals or tells that show her if you're in control, or if you're just pretending to be. For example, maybe she throws a sarcastic comment your way to see if you'll get upset, suddenly pulls back to see how you'll react, or questions your plans with a little dig, like, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" The average guy gets defensive or flustered, which tells her he's easily rattled. But a shogun sees each shit test as an opportunity to demonstrate masculine strength. So, here's the first lesson in Shit Test Judo. Realize that shit tests are not attacks. They're a way for a woman to find out if you can keep her safe. As shoguns, we know that everything a woman does can be traced back to her psyche. Shit tests result from hundreds of thousands of years of human evolution. In our cavemen days, women rely on men completely for strength and protection. A man who freaks out at a cockroach could never protect his woman and kids from a prowling tiger. Mental and emotional stability can be a matter of life and death, and women instinctively know this. So they're drawn to men who can handle themselves emotionally because that stability signals security. Shit tests help them single out strong, able men from wimps and weaklings. The second lesson to learn is that shit testing is entirely subconscious. A woman doesn't even realize she's testing you. It's 100% instinctual, driven by her lizard brain from evolutionary conditioning. This is good news, because a woman's subconscious behavior is a weak point. Access the subconscious part of her brain to control her, and Shogun Method shows you how. The third lesson is to reframe these shit tests into exercises that help you grow as a shogun. Indeed, shit tests exist to develop the traits that make you stand out as a man. Every time you handle a shit test from a woman calmly, you build up your emotional resilience and reinforce your control. Passing shit tests won't just increase your attractiveness, it also helps you keep your cool in other areas of life. Instead of letting these tests get to you, see them as tools to sharpen your psychological fortitude. Shoguns are unfuckwithable. Nothing can shake you. So, let's recap the 3 lessons in Shit Test Judo. First, realize that shit tests are a way for a woman to test your frame. Second, understand how shit tests are entirely subconscious. Third, use these tests as exercises to increase your masculinity. Okay, with this new understanding of shit tests, approach them from a fresh angle. Imagine you make a decision or share an opinion, and she sulks and says, "I'm not sure." You feel annoyed, but you quickly remember how her reaction is completely subconscious, and that a woman doesn't always mean what she says. It's her female psyche prompting her to check if you'll crumble from doubt. So, here's how to respond. Don't jump to defend yourself or over-explain. Pause for a few seconds, then say, "I am." You're rooted in your decision, not easily rattled. This builds your masculine frame in her eyes. Or picture this. You're telling her a personal story or achievement, and she puts you down with a comment like, "I never knew you were that cool." She's seeing if you'll get defensive and lose frame. Instead of taking offense, give her a knowing smile. You're strong enough to brush off little jabs like this. You're above her, and you're acting like it. Sometimes, a woman would suddenly pull back or act distant, as if losing interest. This shit test is common. Never scramble to win her attention. Show her that distance doesn't shake you. Demonstrate emotional detachment by keeping your cool. By not chasing, you're showing her, subconsciously, you have other options. And that's attractive. Many shoguns compare shit tests to dumbbells. and it's a powerful analogy. Like lifting weights, handling each test strengthens your mental and emotional muscles. The more you face them, the tougher and more attractive you become. Indeed, shit tests are the ultimate benchmarks for masculinity. I like to see them as the barometer of a man's strength. The more tests you pass, the stronger your masculine frame gets. And that's why you should love them. Okay, if you've come this far, you should already see shit tests in a new light. Every test you pass is a chance to show you're in control, showing her you're a man she can trust to lead her. You shouldn't be tiptoeing them. Instead, anticipate them with relish, because they increase your masculine strength. And that's exactly what the Shogun Method online masterclass at fractionation.org can teach you. In the masterclass, you'll go beyond the basics of attraction and dive deep into using mind control on women. Mind control lets you turn shit tests into moments of attraction and influence. With mind control, shit tests stop being challenges and they instead become weapons in your arsenal, building the emotional and psychological dominance that truly sets you apart from other guys. Never settle for getting by with women. Discover how to turn shit tests into powerful moments that make her crave your masculine presence. Join the masterclass at thefractionation.org and unlock a new level of confidence and control. If you're serious about transforming into a man of unstoppable allure, this is your chance. Act now, take charge, master the game, and make her chase you.